Hello, it's Tracy Jackson, also known as the Spiritual Cheerleader, and I'm coming to you with this week's card message, card of the week. This week's card is actually coming from the Love Your Goddess, Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I recently had the pleasure of meeting and going to a workshop with Alana, and obviously I am one of the soul guidance and sacred mentoring practitioners. That's her healing modality that she created, and so I worked with her for a year doing that. And so I realized that we hadn't pulled a card from this one in a while, mainly probably because it's on my phone, and so I really wanted to pull from this one, and I love the card we got this week. It's actually the Peacock Priestess, and if you can see, it says, I am enough, mother, daughter, sister, lover. And the card itself is just gorgeous. It's beautiful, but the underlying message of this card is even more beautiful, because so many times we feel that we have these roles and that we have to we are expected to meet certain obligations because of these roles, and because of that we don't give ourselves time to rest. We don't give ourselves the time to kind of enjoy the fruits of our labor, or to even tell ourselves that we can have a night off. And that's what this card is really telling us to do. It's telling us to kind of engage in that peacock nature, of obviously showing off our prowess, but really recognizing that we're beautiful in all states. You know what I'm saying? That we are enough, that we don't have to be constantly going and doing and everything, that we actually do need to rest, that we do need to take time for ourselves, that we need to, have that self-care, have that rest and recovery period, because it makes us better mothers, daughters, sisters, and lovers when we have that time period. And so it's imperative that you kind of carve out that time for yourself, even if it's just taking a bath instead of a shower, or, having a couple of minutes to just be by yourself, where you can sit in meditation and contemplation, or doing a quick workout. There are amazing workouts that are 25 minutes or less. So doing those things that will serve you and help you, it's going to end up going and allowing you to go much further if you do this. So the card of the week this week is really honing in and telling you to revel in that rest period, and don't look down on yourself for needing that rest period, or feel guilty about having that rest period. I know one of the big taglines is self-care isn't selfish, and it really isn't. It's actually for the benefit of those that you're caring for, that you take this time for yourself to really rest and recover, and just really sink into that feeling. Another message that I'm really getting from this card, and from the idea of resting, is this whole nature of integration and growth. When the analogy that really comes to mind here is when we exercise. Many times you guys have heard of rest days. You have rest days when you are doing, lifting, weightlifting, and things like that. Or, even if you don't have rest days, you are having days where you're not working on a particular group of muscles, and those muscles are resting while you're working on another set of muscles. So in essence, you're having a rest day. Well, why do we have the rest day? The rest day is something that we have because the muscle has to repair itself. And that is when we actually have the growth. So if you are skipping through all of the periods of rest, you don't have the growth. You don't have the integration. So it's really incumbent upon you to take that time to really rest and recover, so that you can have that growth, that muscle of rest can grow. and you start integrating it more and more and more, and you'll find that you'll start craving kind of these pocket windows of rest and recovery. You'll start kind of craving doing those self-care things that maybe in the past you kind of pushed to the side. You'll start putting them more in the forefront. I mean, that's basically what happened for me with meditation, with exercise, and pretty much everything self-care related. I kind of started carving out time for those various self-care needs, and you're going to do that too. So I hope that you guys integrate that message this week. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you're doing this week to integrate self-care into your life and to rest and recover. Obviously, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, sign up for my newsletter. It's the description is in the comments below. And I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.